going on, y'all? We are back here at 6th and 15th. It's your girl Tamasha.
100.
And we are here today. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. We surely appreciate it. We got merch. Y'all don't forget, y'all, all y'all gotta do is hit us up. Let us know if you like it. You know, let us know. Give us a little feedback. But yeah, we got merch. And we appreciate y'all for subscribing. We're gonna go ahead and get into it today. We're gonna be talking about dreams. Like, and the baseline of that is, why does it seem like it's like dreams are dying right about now, right? Like back in the days when you used to ask kids what they wanted to be when they grow up, they gave you an array of different things. Like they knew that the possibilities were endless. You would hear shit like, I want to be an architect, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a police officer, I want to be a teacher, I want to be, you know, all of these amazing things that actually contribute to society. But now when you ask kids what they want to be, they say shit like, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a football player. And I know y'all done heard that before, but I want to know what has shifted into these type of professions as opposed to the ones that actually contribute to the betterment of society. So I'm gonna just give my opinion. I think that a lot of our dreams died with our parents, right? Like, well, I know for me, with my experience, I was really into music. I wanted to sing, I wanted to dance, and when I got to college, I felt like, oh, I'm gonna be able to study all of this good stuff and like really get into it. However, I was told by my parents that, hey, you need to do something that's gonna pay you right off the bat. Like, music ain't guaranteed, singing ain't guaranteed, dancing ain't guaranteed. You need to get you something where you're gonna be able to have this on a resume and it's gonna boost your value in the workforce, as opposed to me dreaming of being something amazing, right? So that for me killed my, you know, just like, damn, okay. And I remember that feeling like the world was at my feet, and then feeling like it was kind of snatched from me, because it was like, snap out of it. That's not real life. You gotta go to work. You're gonna have to, like, you know, you're gonna be a part of this workforce in order to make it, as opposed to you being your own boss, your own you know, like just your own maker of your destiny. You're gonna have to work, and that, you definitely do have to work. That's not saying that work doesn't go into even your dreams, but the type of work, like they made it seem like if that work ain't directly connected to a paycheck, it's not worth it. And it's like, wait a minute, but I know this, you know, there's things you gotta put some time into to get good at before you actually see the return. And it's like, you don't have that kind of time. You don't have that kind of luxury. When you get out of here, you go to college, once you finish with that, you on your own. How are you gonna make it if you thinking of dreaming? And for me, that was just like a buzzkill. So, I don't know.
Well, not what you guys said, right? But I'm always into the generational thing. Like, even before you, shit, your parents' dreams was crushed.
Yeah.
Their parents' dreams probably was crushed. It was. Now, we know for a fact it's somewhat of a timeline where it should like really start crashing with dreams. And because if we always want to go back to, you know what, you know what I'm saying, older black people did, you feel me, from slavery, if that's the thing you want to, you know what I'm saying, believe in. They dream to be free, so they work hard, you feel me, they figure out ways from either escaping or doing, you feel me, they do diligent on the field to earn their freedom, you feel me. After that, you feel me, you had, you know what I'm saying, Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying, they dreamed to control their own communities. Education, doctors, lawyers, you feel me, polices. Even from all these organizations, from, you know what I'm saying, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Black Lives Matter, Black Panthers, all these organizations had a thing in common of trying to bring black people together to understand, you feel me, their work. You know what I'm saying? So even black back then, you know what I'm saying, they dreamed it wasn't a dream of, you know what I'm saying, Ferraris and
Right.
gold.
Mm-hmm.
It was a dream of, you feel me, having somewhere to be happy with my family.
And complete and
You
a
feel
sense
me?
of freedom.
Yes.
Where I'm not bound and I'm not having to act a certain way and I'm not having to do certain things in order to be accepted. I can provide and contribute to my community here and be of value here without having, it's a sense of security there. Like it's a sense of freedom there, as opposed to going out into a society where you know, don't really want you there, don't really accept you there. You're literally here to provide a service. And they don't even appreciate that. Like they feel like they're entitled to your service. So.
And the dreaming come from where people is scared or have been scared of the social reaction to their, I guess, interests.
Mm-hmm.
So even with that, you feel me, where you have back in the days where we can look up from the man who made the cotton gin. You feel me? He worked, but he dreamed of his work being probably easier, or he dreamed that, damn, I can make something, and I can, you know what I'm saying, make some money. At the end of the day, that it's so many stories of black people just seeing things from working, you feel me, that they can also, you know what I'm saying, either make money, because everybody, all throughout time, inventions was money-making ideas. Ain't no person who thought, oh shit, I made this, you feel me, I'm not gonna get no recognition. So from a black person to a white person to an immigrant or whatever, they knew inventions, I can make my name. You had all the way from Thomas Edison, you feel me, who, you know what I'm saying, knew, you know what I'm saying, how to run businesses, how to, you know what I'm saying, understand how, you know what I'm saying, I can take his patent and I can, you know what I'm saying, make, you know what I'm saying, make, you know what I'm saying, more money out of it. Not just, you feel me, I can make more money. You understand? So with all this going on for decades, you know what I'm saying, even a damn slave, you know, goddamn it, hey, I can earn my freedom. You
Right.
feel me? So even, you know what I'm saying, there's no, you know what I'm saying, no position of life you at where you don't dream. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's a bitch dream. And they dream big. Goddamn it, because yes, they see opportunities and risks that they have to take, that are willing to take. So with that in mind, you feel me, even today's, you know what I'm saying, opportunities are no different than yesterday's. And shit, if anything, like they say, yesterday's on was harder, bitch, because shit, if you
see, that's the thing, like now instead of dreaming for, and again, dreaming does not mean that I just sit back and just hope some shit happen out of the fucking blue. You have to put work into that dream. Otherwise, it's just a thought that you have. So when we talk about the dreams, we're talking about people actively working towards those. Like,
you damn right.
What discouraged us from working towards like our dreams? Now it ain't freedom because we feel like, okay, we're free, but what is it discouraging us from actually becoming the shit that we're passionate about, or doing the things that we're passionate about? I still say it's that monetary value. Like, a lot of people like to say, if you're not going to be amazing at this thing, like a one-off, you complete success story, then you're not going to be successful at it, and that's bullshit, right? Like with me and singing, I was made to feel like if I'm not going to be a fucking superstar, there is no success in singing or songwriting or music, when that's bullshit. A lot of people make money off of songwriting or ghostwriting or teaching musical skills or shit, just being able to, okay, well damn, it's a bar down the street, they like live entertainment, they need a fucking house band or they need a fucking house singer. Those are all success stories because in my mind, you're doing something that you love to do for a living. So in my mind, that's a success, whether it's $100 fucking dollars a week or fucking $100,000 a week. Bitch, I'm getting paid to do something that I fucking love and enjoy doing and I'm good at it. And it brings a smile to people's faces, or it actually makes a difference in the community. Not just singing, I'm talking about anything. I've seen people who, the sewing. I had a cousin that was like really into like fashion and she made doll outfits and this stuff, whatever. You now ask them, damn, you know, what you doing with that? You was really good at that. And it's like, oh, that was a phase. And I feel like it was, and in her case, it wasn't that it wasn't encouraged. I do feel like it was definitely encouraged. Her parents encouraged her on it, but I feel like society just kind of makes you feel like dreaming is hopeless in a certain way. You when you interested in something, you find out, damn, 20 million people are doing the same thing. How am I gonna stand out in it? Like, it feels like a competition. But what you gotta understand is, yes, 20 million people doing the same thing, but there's only one of you. There's somebody that's gonna like your shit over they shit. There's like, it's the possibilities are endless, but we limit ourselves when we come up with these goddamn excuses, because that's all they are. Like, oh, you know, that shit. Yeah, I used to be into that. I had a cousin that was in the goddamn dinosaurs. He wanted to be an archaeologist. He wanted to dig up shit. That dream died because the people around him, yeah, we can buy you dinosaurs, but they're not really able to nurture that passion. There's only so much he can learn on his own if the people around him not contributing to that as a small child.
And I agree with that. My thing is, I can't blame the youth.
No, we're not blaming the youth.
I can't blame what's the name. I want to.
Because it's not them.
With the, like,
it's that burden of you gonna have to become an adult. You gonna have to help out around here.
Yeah, the mid-30s and up. Like, what is your dream? You feel me? Because you're just living to die.
I think their dreams die when they have children, they feel like.
You feel
like
me?
I'm now living for them. I can't pursue the shit that I'm interested in because I don't have time to bullshit.
At what age would that excuse run out? Because most people who have kids of 2023 seem like have some big ass kids.
What?
So you can go do, I'm saying, you don't.
I get what
you know what I'm saying?
Like the people that we know have
average
like,
teenagers,
yeah.
you feel me, in the house. So now with that said, you feel me, what you finna do?
I think that's the question that this generation is gonna have to ask themselves, because they just now gotten to that age. They might have had children young, so that portion of their life was, you know, mainly just trying to figure out how to be an adult in the first place.
Yes.
Now that they have teenagers, a lot of them about to move out.
Yes.
I think now is going to be a time of realization where, okay, now is the sink or swim type of time where I can either do what I've always dreamed of doing or fucking be miserable, because number one, my purpose is gone. My children are gone. So if my children are and my purpose is gone, what do I do now?
And see, the ones that's lazy and bitches, you want to sit there and say children might have children, the children might don't leave the house. And my whole thing is,
even
why
if, but that's
stopping
not
you?
But see, at that point, okay, your children don't leave the house, and that's completely fine. We're not telling you to kick them out at 18, because sometimes they need a little more guidance. But now is your turn to show them what the fuck adulting is, with the sense of purpose. Like, okay, now it ain't just taking care of y'all, because y'all old enough, y'all can make some decisions on your own. Yeah, y'all live here, but I don't have to devote my time and my life to y'all at this moment. I can actually show y'all what it is to go out, live life, dream, actually accomplish things, because I'm sure I'm living proof. I'm an example now. I can actually be that because I don't have y'all as a burden. Y'all are old enough and y'all have learned enough, because a lot of the people that I know, they at least taught their kids that, oh, but you gotta kind of be some type of a hustler in a sense. Like, you gotta make a way for yourself as far as financially. So they're able to do at least that. Okay, I'm providing a roof. You can fund all the other small shit, because that ain't my responsibility no more. But I need to show you what it is to actually dream. Y'all have your whole lives ahead of y'all. This is how y'all should be living now. Where y'all ain't got kids, y'all ain't, you know, got responsibilities like that. Now is the time where y'all need to be tunnel vision on exactly what it is that you love and what it is that you're passionate about, as opposed to what's gonna make you the most goddamn money, because that's gonna lead you to a fucking miserable. That's why we have the society that we got now. It's like they feel victimized because they had to go into, oh, you know, they ain't never done anything that they've ever been passionate about. I feel like.
Yes.
I feel like this generation don't know what passion a long time ago. A lot of us was young parents. A lot of us, again, came from that. We were parented by the generation that said you need to figure out how you're going to make a way for yourself, as opposed to becoming completely passionate, focused, and serious about what you're passionate on. Because I feel like those are the careers that are the most successful.
And I want to sit there and say, okay, yes, that's when you was young. And I can't sit there, and that's why I keep saying I can't even talk about the kids of this generation. But even your generation is grown now. You are in the category of mid-35s that I am talking about. You feel me? Where in my mid-30s, what I'm talking about, and older. Even, you know what I'm saying, my generations, you feel me? 40s, you know what I'm saying? The whole saying, oh, parents or society, you know what I'm saying, boom. Now you done had kids. Now, you feel me, your kids became your friend, became your enemies, became all these type of entities for you. Mm-hmm. Now, you feel me, it's nothing for you to just want to do something, and it's like, my generation has lost all
hope.
Not even much hope, ambition, all desire to eat much. Like, I want to at least see what the next level is. Not even much, okay, yeah, you can't, you know what I'm saying, have the Ferrari, have the yacht, have the jet. Or you still could. I'm not saying you can't. But, you know what I'm saying, your goals aren't like that high no more because you got older, and that's okay. But even now, like, the simple, like, owning a home. No one don't know, you feel me? It's so simple to say, oh, I want to own a home. But no one don't know, okay, where do you want that home? How do you want that home to look? You feel me? How many rooms you want in that home? Do you want to add a pool? Okay, what you going to do to it? What colors you scheme you going to go? So all that is just, you're not thinking of that. Because that's work in how, once you get a home, how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do with my home. This is now the years I'm finna work fixing up my home in my image.
So many people, like you just said, I just want a home, right? They feel like that in itself is impossible. Let alone having a home that's damn near customized to the exact specifications that I want. Now that's something completely beyond my control. Right now, I'm just looking to buy a home. Like, I'm happy that I seen this when it was available. I had enough for it. I put in the bid. People accepted it. Oh Lord, I finally fucking got a home. They're not looking at, like you just said, like, damn, how many rooms this home got? They done looked around, and yeah, this one got sufficient rooms, of course. But what I'm saying is, they're not looking at the specifics, because that goal of actually having one was so far out of reach that they just, whichever one I can get, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's the dream. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with getting a starter home, just getting something like, bitch, I own this. So you can say whatever you want about it, bitch, I own this. It might not be what you would look for, but I own this. However, like you just said, what's wrong with saying, okay, I do want 3 bedrooms, I want heated floors, I want a water, you know what I'm saying, I want jet stream, like, what's wrong with saying that? As opposed to whatever I can find. It's like a settle when you do the whatever I can find, whatever I can afford.
And we ride the back of, like, you know what I'm saying what our grandparents or great grandparents did. What they didn't understand, that the dream they had was, you feel me, yes, I want my own home. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go out there and work. Some people say, oh, my people work 2 jobs and all that good shit. Yes, and still went to night school to learn. Okay, you see how much work they put in?
Yes.
Just to get land. And you know, back then what they did with that land, they had to clear that land. They sell. You feel me? Go out there and work that land. Do real labor. Then, you feel me? Build a house. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they might knew some people who help, might knew some people they can contract. But yes, they knew what was the layout of their home.
But see, the work that you put in is what actually lets you know if you really want it or not.
Exactly,
like,
what you need.
See what all goes into it, is like, is it work? Like, do I really want it that bad? And a lot of people realize, okay, well, damn, if I could just get somewhere where I can pay my bills. I hear that a lot. As long as I can pay my bills, I got a roof over my head, bitch, I'm straight. I come home, bitch, until rent go up, or, you know what I'm saying, like, even right now.
The environment around you don't like.
We get a lot of, I'm hearing a lot about, oh, they need to do something about these housing prices, these rent prices. Like, why they able to hike these prices up? And in my mind, because I do want to own something, because I do understand what it is to control your own shit when you own it. Like, hey, I get to put the value on occupying this space.
Yes.
You asking for a government to come in and now limit me because I've actually been able to own something. It's like, it's people out there that can afford this. Because you can't, now you want me to put a ceiling on how much I can ask for when there's people out there willing to pay that. And it's two sides of that. It's one side just, hey, I got this and I need a home. And there's another side saying, okay, well, them kind of homes I want. That's how much y'all asking for. Fuck, okay, I gotta go back to the drawing board, but I'm gonna get one of those.
You damn right. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like they always say, close mouth don't get fed. And at the end of the day, you feel me? We miss, and we need to get back to it and get back to it quick. We miss what, you know what I'm saying, our past, you know what I'm saying, ancestors, you know what I'm saying, just a couple generations ago, you know what I'm saying, went through. We take it for granted, but they went through so we can have the rights that, you know what I'm saying, of going out getting a home, or going out protecting your home, going out making sure, you feel me, you can get money for your home. Mm-hmm. All these are different avenues for a person that couldn't have got none of this about 40, 50 years ago.
Even when you say that though, that also means knowing that process. We got so many people right now that only know how to rent. They don't know the first step about checking their credit to see if they qualify for more. Like they have no idea what any of that is, because like you saying, okay, that wasn't that long ago, but because we have generations that are so close now because of your teenage pregnancy and just that state of bitch. I had a baby at 14, my baby had a baby at 14. Now those generations is so close, and again, the education that's been passed down between them is so little, because these are children. These ain't even adults no more. These ain't adults having kids and okay, well we won't land. Even back in the days, 18 in 1940 is a lot different than 18 in 2023. 18 in 1940, the girl might have had 2 or 3 kids already, yes, because she's 14, but she was married to a grown man, or there was some type of structure there where, okay, this is what we're working towards. You the wife, you this, I'm going out, I'm working, this is our house, she kind of learned how to do certain shit. We don't get that anymore. You get housing, you get fucking to call people, or they come inspect, you don't get no other education. So you don't even know the first step of going to fucking sit in the bank to see if you qualify for a mortgage. A lot of people that live in poverty got great fucking credit because they ain't never fucking used it.
Yeah.
But don't know how to use it. Don't know really how to start. And it's not been taught. It's been taught that, oh, bitch, all you gotta do is all you need is XYZ and you straight.
Now, seeing this is a whole rabbit hole that we're gonna have to go to, because once again, during my lifetime, it has been taught. Now, I sit here and say your generation and the generation that I was part of and the generation before me that, you know, my uncles, my moms and stuff, they all voted for it to be taken out of the system. So you know what I'm saying, you can't blame, you know what I'm saying, the system when they tried and then some things came in and phased out. They was trying to teach young inner city moms how to, you know what I'm saying, raise your kids. Your home ec, it wasn't perfect, shop, but it was something to start
economics, it was so much. So home economics was that home, it taught you how to budget a household. It taught you how to run a household. We want to say it wasn't for a black household, when in actuality it was just for any household.
Exactly.
It was for a household, period.
So it was teaching the basics.
We love to do that, right? But they ain't for black people. It wasn't it's you don't want to have a household someday. This is gonna be how you run it. This ain't got nothing to do with where you come from. This is how you budget a household. You figure out what you need. You figure out how much you make. You figure out what you need and what items you can buy in bulk. What items you can buy single-handedly. What's gonna be more beneficial for you in the long run? Again, weekly paycheck, monthly budget. they had so many different projects that you would do in these classes where, okay, you got a good grade because you was able to figure that out. You got to work on it because you spent more on this. Now you see what lacks here and here. Like you still got lights, you still got water in some neighborhoods. You still got, so you couldn't, you want to eat good, but baby, you can't be buying baby back ribs when you got bills too. It taught so much shit, but like he said, when he was coming up, it was there. When I was coming up, it wasn't. I didn't have a home economics class. I had economics and history. Home ec and like how to like be at home and shit. They even had classes where you learn how to cook. They had classes where you learn how to build shit, fix shit. They had so much shit where by the time I was coming up, we didn't get that. We fucking felt like math, and I feel like that was when tech was coming, right? Like you had, when I was coming up, now they needed a computer to be in every home because now they wanted you to type up everything and you know like.
You see what I got?
And it kind of took away from, because they seen where the world was going. So okay, home ec, they gonna need to learn how to use these computers.
See how that's going?
We do see how that's going.
Pictures better got computers in there.
And that's weird. Like it's weird because it's like I grew up in like 3 parts now, like without computers. Then it was like they had to have computers. Like, oh, but you needed one. Your kids needed one. And then, like you said, now we're going back to because of phones.
Yeah.
Everybody got a fucking phone now, so they don't feel like they need shit. What the fuck we need the internet, computers, and you know.
Well, they don't. But at the end of the day, you feel me? With like I was getting at with it. Look what that turned out to be. Well, shit, I got parents complaining, young parents complaining just because, like you said. Their history of a normal life is at least being able to go in the house and watch TV. They're getting mad at this generation because generation don't even want to spend time in the house watching TV because they can do it on their phone. And it ain't TV no more, but it's a screen with entertainment on it. So no matter how the TV hasn't changed, and the parents of the day was like, they can't control their kids because social media. You feel me? Social media is the new TVs, commercials, and everything like that. So we can might as well just say that's that. You're old if you go in the house, sit down, and watch a station. And the biggest thing is now, even your generation, the young generation, trying to, you feel me, get some sense of control of this when at the end of it all, you feel me, it's you will always be in a state of, you feel me, purgatory if you, like I was telling, you know what I'm saying, him, you don't grab the rings, you feel me, of, you know what I'm saying, this whole society life thing, and you feel me, turn it off. Because you have kids running around, you feel me, like back in the days, kids meant to be seen and not heard. You got kids with voices. And we gave them loud voices. So we've seen in the 90s where the kids calling child services on their parents and shit like that. So today, you feel me, a child, you feel me, shit, can now easily just sign out to be part of the family and just live on their own, you know? So with that already here, you feel me, where the dreaming of the parent, you feel me, that never did have a dream, you know what I'm saying, and now over this age, what are you going to do? Because that child is of a society now, you feel me? That child can't, like, it's in the phone 24/7, you feel me? So how are you going to show this child that it's a different way out, or it's something better, not even better, but something different. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And it's like we're not, it's just like,
but see, when you say that, it's like how, like you said, grab the reins, take control. Like the relinquishment of control from parents to children has been one of astonishment for me, because I could have never dreamed of, like, at my house we did have family discussions, believe it or not. Weirdly enough, we actually did the sit down, hash it out type deal. However, there was a respect there as 15 minutes. There was a, you know what I'm saying? You had to have, there was a structure there. You knew it was certain shit you couldn't say. You could say how you felt, but you couldn't say, there was a limit. And even then, just because you said it don't mean shit gonna change. They finna tell you why they did something, so you can understand, okay, my point of view, this, that, whatever, and that's the end of the story. You got what the fuck they were saying. That was the end. Because again, I can let you talk, but I know why I'm doing this. Regardless of how it makes you feel. Because most times, let's be real, parents, back in the days, the whole you felt like this and this, that, whatever, I hear you, but I know what I'm doing. I know that this is better for you than what the fuck you trying to do or what the fuck you asking me for, XYZ. So, yeah, your feelings, valid, but only so far. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, but let me tell you why I'm doing this. You're gonna have a lot more time to date this little boy. You're gonna have a lot more time to talk. Right now, what you need to be doing is XYZ, because that's what's gonna get you. Trust me, listen to me. Let me tell you, like, even if you didn't take the advice, it was said to you, so you understood, okay, where they was coming from at the very least. Nowadays, the back and forth between parent and child is just so amazing to me. It's like, damn, she talking back. That's just, and it's like, oh, okay, that's how we do shit now. All right, but you just told her why you just said, and that, oh, okay, but she can respond. Touche. I always felt like response came with experience. Like, I didn't get to say how I felt until I got older. But yeah, not meaning to get off topic, but yeah, I feel like that comes with experience. And you also get to do that, like you said, with the dreaming. I think the way, because with us, your whole thing is our generation, your generation, mine, not dream. Even in today, where their kids is older, they ain't really got no excuse not to dream. Like, what is it that you want more out of life? Whether it's more, and are we talking about, like you saying, ambition? Because some people's dreams is different. Some people dream of not having to work. Some people dream of having a very minimalistic life. Where, yes, I like how I live, where I ain't got high bills. You might not think as much, but this is what I dream for.
Okay, now in that mysterious world that you just created, where a person who can live and like shit free, that's
no, I'm not saying free, but I'm just saying like not as lavish as you would say.
Okay, now as I would say, you feel me? As I would say, but as a generalization, they're not living lavish. Okay. Everybody we damn near know is poverty. Okay. And once again, the dream state of, you ain't gotta own a home. You can own a nice condo. You feel me? You can own, you feel me?
But you're saying own. Some people don't dream to own.
And that's a problem right there. You feel me? Because at some age that you want something, you feel me, to either pass along or to have that you can say, this is a goal I reached. You feel me? It took me a while, but I reached it. You feel me? So let's get real. Most people go to is property, is home. So you feel me? If you don't want that hassle of, you know what I'm saying, worrying about, you know what I'm saying, where I'm gonna lay my next head, or having to worry about, damn, what my kids gonna be out here doing if I get sick or I die. That's a responsibility right there now. You feel me? It's shelter. And now once you, at a younger age, once you provide shelter, what was rent, at an older age, you gotta provide permanent shelter. You feel me? Which is ownership. So with that, no matter how much, you feel me, you try to avoid it, two things go hand in hand. Once you dream, business is gonna start coming. Cause your dream, you're gonna have to start getting the business if you want that dream to really fruition. So no matter if that's going out there doing extra hours, going out there getting an extra degree, going out there getting a degree, going out there starting a hustle, that's all just working towards, now I know I'm focused, I'm tunnel vision to what I want to like accomplish in a certain amount of time. And that certain amount of time don't gotta be 5 years, it can be 30 years like most mortgages. So, and my whole thing is, when we stop, you feel me, thinking of ways where, damn, what do I want to do? Vacations, you feel me? Hey, I've never been to Paris. You feel me? Okay, boom, boom, boom. No, it's not for the crackers. It's not for the rich. It's for anybody who can afford a fucking ticket to go there and see it. So even with that in mind, you feel me? Oh, I don't want. Okay, why are you putting yourself so low that you just don't want to do nothing? You feel me? Nothing.
I get what you're saying.
Like, it's now becoming a crutch instead of, you feel me, what? You feel me, the elders wanted, you feel me, when cars were invented, they were like, shit, we can go, you know what I'm saying? We can go from here to Cali, you know what I'm saying? We can travel, we can see the world, you know what I'm saying? Even though their world was just a mirror.
I think it's also, you got two types of people in the world. Like, you got people who look at the postcard and say, this is a real place, I can get there. You got people that look at that postcard and say, there's no way that I ever get to a place like this. So you have, if they haven't been able to touch it themselves or know somebody that can touch it themselves, they feel like it doesn't exist. That the dream is like, nigga, what the fuck you dreaming for?
And that the dream have the realization to ask the question, why you don't want to live? It's you saying, oh.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'm telling you how people think. Like, I'm sorry that I'm just giving you that other side of this is how people be thinking. Like, people really feel like, okay, like with TV back in the days. Back in the days, you used to see TV, you used to see glitz and glamour. You had some people, oh, I could be that, I could be the big star. Even if they didn't have talent, they just really believed that they could be the big star.
Yes.
And then you had people that looked at it, even if with minute, that belief of, I'll never be that. That moment of that doubt of, it'll never happen.
And that's why I like to stay on one word, because that right there seems like we get deeper. Why do all why
do our dreams got to be like
so lavish?
elaborate?
Because like when we started off, doctors, lawyers, police officers,
social workers.
You feel me? These weren't no lavish dreams. They were just dreams like, I like this. I can, like you just said, social worker. I can go in there, help families, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can go talk to the government, tell them, you know, some boom, 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 give them some good, you know what I'm saying, so they can get on their feet, so they can go out there and be productive to the world.
But now when you look at a social worker's life,
but I'm not.
I get what you're saying, but because I used to want to be a social worker, and when I looked at the reality of depression among, like, it was like, damn, you want to do good, but the amount of bad, and I think that too, like the world state of, and yes, the world has always been in turmoil. There's always been a time where
with that right there you just said. Now, when you just said realization, now everybody prior to you, from lawyers, doctors, police officers, and social workers, saw the same realization you did. So where did your dream go? It's like, if they wanted to be a cop, they saw crime. It's like, I can, you know what I'm saying, help these people. They probably saw some of the harshest crime. Like, hey, my family got killed, you feel me, because of robbery. So I wanted to become a cop. So I'm understanding, like, once again, where's the victimization?
Adversity turned into the hope.
You feel me?
Right, like they turned their adversities into their dreams. Their how they molded their
I
path.
can say that, but I'm not for sure, but I'm just assuming, you feel me, where all I'm trying to say is there wasn't no different, you feel me, realization there was back then, where there was harder realization, you feel me, from, you feel me, where their seat of crime and shit, let's get this shit real. We ain't even seeing dead bodies on the streets. You feel me? Yeah, you might know somebody, but bitch, you ain't seeing it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because our society is good with the cleanup. But back then, you feel me, older people seen shit like this. So my whole thing is, yeah, we want to say the realization of it, okay, but that right there is the realization, like what stopped you from like really pursuing it? Because yeah, the world need help. That's why, you feel me, you people wanted to do it because they seen like, damn, I can help, I can do something. But right now it's like the victimization is on, oh, you know, man, shit, I can't do it. You know, they ain't for me. That'll fuck me again about you. You feel me? Now, how did society infiltrate you to reverse that whole way of thinking? Damn, you feel me? It's when I came in, I wanted to do good. Now, that shit have fucked me. Nah, that shit have hurt me. Like, huh? Where did that dream just flip flop where it seemed like reality now is like the dream was reality?
I hear what you're saying.
So, and we look at things now where it's just piles of excuses. When we get deep down to it and you look like, that we don't want an excuse. It's like, you really just gave a vain cop-out. Like, because you would sit there and say that, but these people before you had the same situations and went into the jungles and at least tried. And now with no one going into the jungle, this is why it's a jungle like this now. Like, no one want to touch it. No one wants to, we can say all government changes, but at the end of the day, it wasn't no people going in there to try to tell the government, you know what, this ain't right. Like, I've been there. That ain't really gonna help them. You feel me? You have years of white people, you feel me, what you run to, you feel me, for help, but these people helping you, giving you the wrong advice. And the dream is, like you were saying, these white people was the ones that telling, you feel me, every generation, oh, think realistic. You feel me? Think realistic. Because ain't no more art schools, meaning you had dance schools that taught dance but also taught business. You feel me? So they taught these dancers business too. You had art classes that taught drawing, but also taught drawings how to manage their motherfucking accounts. So it wasn't never a school that taught just what's the name until now, where you got fucking African sign language dancing type shit where like, what the fuck? And it's not like back in the degree, but what happened to the dentists, you know what I'm saying, the lawyers, you know what I'm saying, shit, engineers. Ain't no parent finna tell their child, you know what I'm saying, you might buy your fucking child a Connect some shit toy 1 year and oh, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, he built some bullshit square and that was it. Like,
I think the honest answer to that is when that child's imagination or abilities or skill set outgrow what you can nurture, what you're willing to do to continue its nurture.
And my
Like,
idea is,
you might not be able to help him with his homework, but how much are you willing to do to get them into a place where they still gonna be stimulated beyond what you can help them with?
and that's even that, like, well, what happened to, that's why like all dreaming has stopped. Well, dreaming of being a good parent, even that is just words now. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? We can, like I was saying, you can hold the reins and take charge. Where, damn, we know all somewhat of what the past has to offer where we can learn from, where we can take and pick and choose. Okay, that was a good lesson, that was good. Oh, no, that wasn't too good. But yeah, to today, where we can take all those reins and say, you know what, you feel me? You're not finna do this. Yeah, that's kind of cool, you feel me? Hey, if you want to go that way, buddy, go ahead and go that way. But you ain't finna do it here. And not even much that, but we don't even much have dreams of our own. Like, and like I said, in parenting, like, damn, how do I want my family to look? How do I want my family to be? Damn, I dream of having a fucking white Christmas with my family. You feel me? Like, shit, I like having, you know what I'm saying, my kids and my family members over to my houses and stuff. We don't dream like that no more. We don't dream of togetherness. We don't dream of, you feel me, of just joy. And I think that is why people don't want to, because when you start dreaming of joy, at the end of the day, work or what's the name to get to that joyness comes. So you stay in a state of misery and depressed, like.
I was just gonna say, when you say enjoy and you got people who don't see, like you said, bitch, all I see is work, I don't see no joy. You got some people who don't even know what true joy is. Like the last time she was actually just jubilant and laughter and not thinking of nothing around, like just again, happy. Just a good, joyous moment where, yeah, I might be going through something, but this is a good moment and I'm appreciative of this moment. Not many people do that anymore. Like, yeah, they got kids, but I don't know how many people look at their kids and say, you know what, shit rough right now, but my kid's alright, I'm alright. It ain't that bad, I can still move on. I can still probably get better. You know, like it is like that moment of, you know what, this.
Because for you to be able to do that, first of all, you have to have a goal or a dream to get to where you realize, like, okay, this is my goal. I'm right here now. It ain't all bad. When you ain't got that, you feel me? Shit, you in a state of constant of like, bitch, you pissed off. You feel me? You always want more. You always want somebody to do something for you. Somebody always fucking you over. And the dreams need to be, what can I do for myself? And you can do a lot for yourself. I mean, shit, stop thinking you're dead.
And I think that too, when you say you can do a lot for yourself, people feel like they're entitled to happiness, but you control your happiness.
Yes.
Like, happiness is not something that is, okay, here I'm going to give you happiness because everybody is entitled to it. It's something that you choose. Happiness is a choice, honestly. Like, it's not even oh, you have to get so much shit to be happy, or you need to be in this state of mind. Like, it's really a choice. You got some people that are fucked up, but can go out, feel the sunshine on their face and say, you know what, I can at least feel that. That's enough. Like, bitch, you can't feel, you ain't got no legs. You got damn right, I ain't got no legs. But guess what? I can still feel. Understand what that means. I know what it's like to, like, lose shit and because I can still, like a lot of people, you look at people who have less than you and are jubilant, those are like some of the most, because they know like, no matter what, I'll be all right.
Yeah, right.
Like everything is gonna get better because I'm not looking at it as this dark hole that's gonna keep me here. Like, if I can smile, I'll be all right. And I'm not talking about I gotta put on for my customer service job smile. I'm talking about really like certain moments of the day I can hear the birds chirp and just, you know what? Birds is out here chirping. It's a beautiful fucking day. I can at least appreciate the beautiful fucking day. It ain't cost nothing. It ain't, but I walk out my house. People.
It's crazy where people, you know what I'm saying, always want to throw religion or God into some shit when God made this whole big, beautiful blue world. You feel me? Well, you got all rights to see it and explore it. But yet and still, and you get to where the dreams be lost because the parents, my generation don't want to go nowhere and they don't have nothing. Like, why would you want to stay somewhere that you don't have nothing? And why don't, if you want to live on a level of so low budget, you can still travel. You can still see things. You feel me? Open up your mind. You feel me? And stop thinking that, oh, you're all right. Because literally, anything that's stifled, anything, and staying in one spot is stifling. Anything that is in one spot stifling get stale and get old and get out there.
Right, you get stagnant. Just like anything else. Water goes stale. It sits too long. So it's like, you're right. But when you don't know where else to go. Because like you said, with vacations, I remember vacations, but I remember vacations in the same fucking spots.
And at the same time, now, for the good or the bad, you feel me? Ain't no one saying, you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta understand, you admire other cultures, but don't know like why you admire them. You feel me? The white people. You feel me? We always talk about white people. They had summer cabins.
Yep.
That's the same spot they go to. But they love it. They love it. You feel me? Because guess what? That common spot probably either 100 miles to a few states away. You feel me? We go there for the summer or what's that? We see different shit. You feel me? We see different people. Even though we seclusive. You know what I'm saying? We don't like leaving out of the town, but they still, mom, you know what I'm saying? Mom got fucking dreams to visit Rome one day. You understand? And that ain't her motherfucking home or nowhere in America. And it's that. Susie ain't do shit, but guess what? Susie got them a dream of having a house and making that damn house a good fucking home. So this is dreams the white people had. So when the white people at least had a simple little dream, their dream was all right.
Black people had them dreams too, and they accomplished those dreams. But like you said, at some point those dreams died.
Yes.
After we was talking about, we had our Tulsas, we had our, moments of paradise, and yeah, you could say shit came in, laws changed, a lot of shit happened but again, the resilience was always there. Like it was always okay, well that didn't work, we finna do this. Okay, well that didn't work, we finna do this. Now it's like, okay, that didn't work, we just finna be criminals and fucking,
you damn right.
Like, and it's like, wait a minute, we always figured out something else to do now. Like, we just gotta find our footing. Damn, it ain't never worked before, I get that. But that, you know the advancements that we made within those times. We just create organizations and fucking to feed ourselves, to fucking clothe ourselves. Like, it was so much shit that inner city shit was doing where we gotta, okay, we can't rely on them.
Damn
okay,
right.
This is a rough time, fuck it, we finna, like those tough times turned into resilience.
That was a dream of independence.
Self-dependence. Like, fuck it, I ain't gotta be dependent on nothing else but me.
You feel
I'm
me?
finna do this. We finna do this. These our babies. We can't ask them to fucking help us with our babies. But then we got to a point where
we demand them to do for our babies and shit, and it's sad because you demand them to do shit when you don't want to do shit on your own, but you blame them for at least trying to back in the days. What, you feel me? For the good and bad, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Republicans tried to uphold the American dream, meaning, hey, we don't want to invade. We think you should go out there, learn shit, and get it on your own. That's it. Like, damn, what's so hard about that? We don't feel that you should stay here and collect just benefits. You have little ones. You know what I'm saying? You dream of what do you want your little ones to see you as.
it went from being a shameful thing to be on welfare to being a thing that you bragged about.
You feel me?
Like,
grow up dreaming to be on welfare now.
Yeah.
It's like, and it was, we can see it is dying, but at the end of the day, the mentality of the welfare ain't dying. And it's like, okay, you really just giving them the power to just say what they want to say. You don't dream of doing nothing better. You feel me? You dream, your dream is a living nightmare that you are the victim of. You feel me? That you created. You feel me? Because I'm not dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, damn, I know it's going to be hard, but I can go take them extra classes. Because guess what? I can do it. It's 2023. It ain't that I can't do it. I can do it. I can go sign on any online thing I want to, do whatever I want to, and just, But, hey, nobody gonna take that option because, once again, everybody too smart for any and every fucking thing where either the excuse is, you feel me, they ain't got time for it, or you feel me, it don't really mean nothing if you get it or not. It ain't care, it's just accomplishing something. It's going out and doing it and it. What is your next accomplishment after that? Cause hey, you might don't, but once you finish, hey, I finished. You might only want to use the bitch. Mm-hmm. At least you know that, hey, I can go and I do something. Like, but nobody don't want to get off the couch and just go online, just do shit. And it's sad that you talk about other people. I think
that too. Like, you got, like you said, when you look at other cultures, there are certain things that you look at where you admire and you take from. Asian culture, like they got this thing where their self-improvement, like from the time that they come out the womb to the time that they're adults, the amount of things that they get into and they learn and they figure out how to do before, and I'm not saying all of them, I'm sure there's some slackers in every society, but what I'm saying is that they show to the world. Like, we see it all the time, we got Asians is good at, like, they have this thing of, bitch, ain't no selling, bitch, but okay, well they can do it, bitch, okay, well I can do, and once they master a thing, it's like they move on to the next thing.
And they stay in some shitty conditions. They just, you feel me, parenting is on a whole different level.
A whole different level.
And you know what I'm saying, they dream of their kids being something better.
Amazing, yes.
And that's it, it's
whether
dreaming.
it's me, whether it's the next generation, the generation after that, what we doing is cultivating. The best of the best. And that, you saying that they live in poverty, and that's because so many of them is good at shit. It's like just like black people. When you live in a black neighborhood and 20 million of y'all good at fucking football and 20 million of y'all good at basketball, you look like, bitch, y'all us still in the hood. So what the like, who gonna come pluck the one of us out? Like, yeah. So they the same way. There's just 20 million of us is good at this shit. And again, it's supposed to be like that. You're supposed to want the best of the best in your society. The best is almost like bitch, my best. Your best couldn't even be my worst. Like, that's how good at shit that they are. Like, bitch, the slack is even good. Like, they can come here and fucking dominate shit just because of the sheer shit that they able to focus on and master. And again, sheltering is a lot of the other thing that I was gonna say too. Like, the dreams die because when you shelter, you don't allow them to see shit else.
Hell yeah.
You sitting there telling them this is a safe space. I'm gonna always keep you here. I'm gonna always keep you protected. And it's a lie because at some point you're not gonna be there.
Hell yeah.
At some point you're not gonna be able to provide.
Very soon.
So they're gonna have to fend for themselves. You ain't prepared them for none of that. They ain't learned how to dream because what am I dreaming for when I got all the securities that I need here?
You feel me?
What am I like?
18.
They don't know what struggle is because you ain't let them know, like, but you've been struggling.
18 and 20 hit them like a brick of rocks. Like they don't, like bitch, some gotta leave out the house but they don't know where to go. Then at the same time, the ones that don't leave out the house still ain't doing that, you feel me? Or get a job. Now you don't raise a 35-year-old with no felonies, no nothing, but ain't do shit with their life. You feel me?
A job though. And
That's
that ain't a dream. Like, it's like,
was
that was the only stipulation that you gave. Like,
you feel me?
And again, I'm not saying
we looking for millions. Well, $100,000 a year is a damn good living, and we don't know how to tell our kids that. You feel me? We want all our kids to be millionaires. Well, hey, shit. Hey, baby, you work 10 years, you got your first million. Shit, that's way better than anybody.
That I believe with social media though.
You know?
I really believe that whole, we can all be millionaires. Not saying that you can't strive to be a millionaire.
Yes.
Not saying that. Because guess what? 100,000, if you invest them right, they can turn into $1 million very quickly, depending on how you invest.
And what's
so yes, it's possible, but what we saying is the steps to get there. Like, y'all making it seem like celebrities and goddamn, literally that, oh bitch, I need to sit at home and sit in front. Even we sitting in front of a goddamn screen trying to, but them ain't the only ways of doing shit. That ain't the only way of fucking doing shit. Like, there's so many other things we do that is like, this is just something like, okay, this just seemed fucking like a no-brainer. Like,
it
okay.
started from dreaming.
There you go. There you go. Let's be real. Well, our generation, we grew up with just soldier boys who got on the internet and was like, fuck that, I'm finna see what the fuck you do. Fuck that, I'm finna, and that spawned a whole generation of people who felt like anybody can do it. It's like, no, these people actually have fucking talent. These people actually, like, you know, did shit and like continued success. Like, it wasn't a one-time, one-off thing. Like, now you get 1 million hits, you're a celebrity. They will fly you out. They will get you interviews. And it's like, how much more of this is gonna be like, after that dies, is it still gonna be continuously successful? And again, sometimes people just like you. You got people that just got great personalities where you just like them. Like, you know what, you damn right, I would pay to see him because he's magnetic. And that is a fucking, it's not a skill, it's one of those things, it's hard to come by. So yes, you do gravitate towards that, and it is something that but it's so many people that you like, damn, the drama that they keep up to try to keep you interested, the fucking, like, it's like, is anything not genuinely just because I'm good at what I do? Like, so many, you gotta sift through so much shit to get to the people that's just good at what they do. It's like,
and shit, just like with what's the name, I always go reverse. Shit, get off the fucking social media. Get off. First, watch our show, then just go take a break. You feel me? Shit.
When I went out with my son tonight, it was they took me to karaoke.
See?
And but it was like, you know, you get out. Like, we don't do that no more either. Like, people go out, but not out like different type of shit. I'm not saying karaoke is different shit. I'm just saying this place was different for me. And, you know, not just karaoke.
Not dreaming of having a life with friends
Fucking-
and having fun. You, like I said, live a reality of nightmare where you're a victim, where you want to play that, oh, you know what I'm saying, I ain't no good people out here, ain't nothing out here. Well, a lot of times the world ain't good. It's just the moments you pick, you feel me, to find happiness. You feel me? Because
But
throughout war, people find happiness.
just like the old saying, you got to be the change you want to see.
Yes.
Like, yeah, the world ain't good, but I ain't got to be fucking vermin because of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying don't know how to move around them, but vermin, I'm not vermin. I give you what you give me, but I'm not immediately like, whoa.
And with the dreaming of, I feel if you don't dream, you should die. No, because listen to the meaning I got, where you want to not be a part of society. You want to stay in your, what's it called, you don't want to see other cultures, you don't want to experience other cultures, so you want to literally live and die in your belief, you feel me, not knowing, you feel me, you can see with your own two eyes that, you feel me, something in your, what's name might be wrong, might be that you're not believing that you can find happiness, you're not believing that you're important, you're not believing that you can do something amazing, when all it takes is you just going somewhere. And you'll never know that because you never went nowhere. Mm-hmm. And you'll never know that, you feel me, how, you know what I'm saying, accomplished things you can probably go because you're too scared to, you know what I'm saying, leave. Or not even much leave, because you don't have to move, you feel me? Just go visit, go shit, drive by. Just get out and see, you feel me, with your own eyes instead of sitting there taking, you feel me, everything, well, oh, you know what I'm saying, why do I gotta go there when I can just look it up? And looking it up is totally different than going, you feel me? So, absolutely. And I think at an older generation where, you feel me, where they don't even know what they want to do, because I can't name no one who has, and my age, ideal of anything, again, I can't keep using the word business because a lot of people are not into business. But schooling and education is way far when they probably never finished school. And my whole thing is, when you don't dream, you feel me, it's like that in sleeping, like you're dead. Like, because what is the meaning of waking up? After you done slept and done woke up, you don't have nothing to live for. You feel me? If that little crazy, simplest little thing in your mind at night, you feel me? I want a castle made of M&Ms. You feel me? And you wake up and you know, like, damn. And over the years, you keep thinking, like, damn, I think this castle of M&Ms can really work. You feel me? Then you figure out, damn, you know what? You look around 35 years later, everything in my motherfucking house is M&Ms. Like merchandise. I love the M&Ms so much. I bought what's the name, and bitch, I really bought that castle. So at the end of everything, it was just a, you know what I'm saying, piece of fruition. I have an M&M castle, and we don't even want to play with ourselves.
And that's those bits of yourself that you just don't let die. Like those things about you that you know, like, this is true to me.
Yes.
This is something that I completely love. Nobody has to tell me to do it. I automatically gravitate towards it. Those things, if you nurture those, they nurture you. Like, it's weird. You used to have back in the days when you talk about this weird ass, bitches used to collect Beanie Babies.
You feel me?
Fucking, and then they became worth money. And fucking baseball cards, and then they became worth money. And like, it's so much shit that you didn't know why you liked it, but you like, damn, I really enjoyed this. I kept this. I fucking cherished it. And now look, like it's worth something because I made it worth something.
Yeah.
Because of the way that I treated it. Because like, and we don't do that anymore. Bitch, I look at bitches' cars now. I'm like, damn, this is 2023. It was nice. And not saying, you know, shit happened, but come on now. Like you gotta take care of what you do have before you can get the amazing shit that you want. Like you gotta nurture the shit that you have access to then. Cause I know even with me, like it took me a very long time to fucking see the light or to understand like, bitch, ain't nobody fucking responsible for your happiness or for the way that you feel about yourself or for the way that you view the world but you. Like you can sit here and mope and like find shit to say is wrong, or you can look for the small shit that make you smile. And that's more than enough. Weirdly, it's fucking more than enough because you'll find yourself like smiling at the fucking weirdest shit. And just, you know what?
Because your subconscious is letting you know it's always somebody out there that's better than you.
It ain't that bad.
Worse than you.